What if I were president? I was asked that question recently because I'm always the know-it-all giving these answers. And I gave some thought to that. So here's some ideas. Tell me what you think, if I should run or not. First, I would use the military to ask both Canada and Mexico to surrender immediately. I don't know what kind of a fight they would put up. I doubt there would be much. Now, Canada's got a great economy, all those resources, plus we'd have the best playgrounds in the world. For Mexico, immigration problems solved. Now, I would also take care of hunger. I would take all the federal hunger programs, including food stamps, do away with all of them, all the billions spent on that, and I would turn around and make it a local project where we could really feed hungry people. I would use drive-thrus. You see, I believe there's a drive-thru restaurant within walking distance of every hungry person in America. So if you're hungry, whether breakfast, lunch, or dinner, just go to your nearest drive-thru or choose McDonald's, Arby's, whatever you like, and get exactly what you want. And we'll work out the financial arrangements, but I promise you it will save tons of money of what's being spent now. And you say, well, what if people get tired of drive-thrus and want something a little nicer? Well, get a job and then you can go eat what you want. Now, another big issue for me is race relations. You may have heard from time to time the talk of reparations for groups, victim groups like African Americans. Well, I wouldn't be giving money out, cash to these groups, but I think we can work out some other stuff that'd be rather cool. Like, for instance, on the African Americans, I would give them not money, but land. Mississippi. Yeah, we kick everybody out. They take their Confederate flags and go to nearby states where they'd be welcomed with open arms. And African Americans can do whatever they would like with that land and that state of Mississippi. Another victim group in American history, of course, is the American Indians. Ready for this? I would give them back Manhattan. I mean, just think of where that would go. I'd love to see the Indians in charge of Wall Street. Even more important or better, most people who live in Manhattan now are rich, totally liberal people who just hate America anyway, so they can pack their bags and just stay year-round in Europe. It's all a good deal. And lastly, one thing I would do for sure is I would pass a law where Congress, they always say they want to be just public servants, but I always notice the people who benefit the most are them. So I'd pass a law that if you're going to be a public servant and run for office, you got to give up your possessions and give it to the people. At the same time, when you get out of office, for all the money that you make, those $1 million speaking engagements and all those lobbyist gigs and what have you, all of that money too will go back to the people. Now that would be public service. You know what though? I wonder if anybody would run, because really, they're in it for themselves. But maybe we could see. I have other ideas, so if you see me running for office, join my campaign, contribute, we'll see what happens.